Hello and welcome. It is Fun Fold Friday, and this is a very fun fold. I love it, love it. Just a reminder that there's an extra 10% off bundles from Stampin' Up. They're already 10% off, and they're offering another 10% off until June 30th. So now's the time to grab your bundles, anything that's on your wish list. So this is a fun fold and it's going to take a little bit longer. So let's turn you down and we will get started on this super fun fold. All right, this is our final card for this week. Oh my goodness. This week seemed to have gone by very quickly, which may be a good thing because where I am with the Humidex, I think it says it feels like 38, 39, something like that. Anyways, it's super warm and super humid. And I am a migraine sufferer, and so unfortunately, I've had them this week. But anyway, I've been able to play in my craft room and have tons of fun. So this fun fold, I don't even know the name of it, but it's fun. So this is trying to keep it all kind of in order. Early espresso, and you can see that I've scored in 4 different spots, and we're going to do a mountain. Nope, that one's a valley, a mountain, and then another valley. So when this card stands up, let's bring it forward so you can see it. This is what it's going to look like, but of course it will be all decorated up. So fun. So again, with the Designer Series paper, I have chosen, I want to call it the milk swirl or the cream swirl. Let me pull out the paper and I'll show you the big sheet of swirl, because I don't know what else to call it. See, there's a lovely one I could have done as well. See, doesn't that just remind you of stirring cream? Yes. So our mat for that Designer Series paper is very vanilla. So let me move these off to the side. So we can mat these up right away, because as a mat, we're just going to put one on top of the other and glue them down. And that will also reduce the number of papers that are on my desk. And make sure that I've cut all the pieces that I needed to. This is such a fun fold card. Oh, okay. And you can make it with any Designer Series paper, any cardstock, anything that you want, really, like in all cards, right? You can switch it up and you can have fun with it. Any stamp set and any cardstock and any Designer Series paper, they're all interchangeable. So let's do that one. Let's get these ones. You can see that I was measuring that. Oops. Here we go. So yes, this card does have a lot of pieces to it. That's why if we can get some of them looked after, that would help tremendously. Okay, so this one, I think I'm short a piece. Did I mention that's the other reason why I like to get all my loose papers looked after? There we go. And then, why do I have an extra one of you? 1, 2, 3. Oh, because I am missing a piece. Well, how do you like that? Did I put them over here? No, I did not. Oh, maybe I did. Well, see, there you go. So 1, 2, 3. So let's get this one on. And we'll have to cut. this one is done. These ones hang tight. I cannot pick up the spoon. There we go. So, did I put the pieces over here? I did not. Let's see if we can get some out of these pieces that are left over. Oh no, way too thin. What about this one? Yes, we can use that one. That is so weird that I misplaced them. That's okay. Before my glue dries out. Okay, so that's the right width. Not this. And it needs to be, if this is 4, so I cut them all just a little bit shorter. So there's the one. And maybe this one. I like to use up all my end pieces if I can before I go into a new piece of paper, and I'm at the point where I need a new piece of paper. So let's grab that. Lovely. Okay, so I'm pretty sure 4 inches by 2.5, so just under 4. So just under 4, and then just under 2.5. And then I have a feeling my paper cutter is going to fall on the floor. I will try to catch it before it goes. So let's get these onto their mat. Love the coffee beans on the back, right? Can you imagine if there actually were Calypso coral coffee beans? That would be fun. Okay. And then once I have this on, we can glue all of these pieces to our card base. I think you can see where we're going with this. So these two will go here. Again, everything is flat. Where did my glue go? Oh, maybe it is there. So since it's flat, makes it quite easy and quick. There we go. And I love how the Very Vanilla helps the Designer Series paper to pop. Love it. And then these two are going to go right here. And you definitely want to use your bone folder for this, just to make sure you have nice, crisp folds. There we go. And this liquid glue is super strong, so you don't need to worry about it popping off, and you have a few seconds to adjust things if you need to. But I've also heated it up with my heat embossing tool when it got firm a little too fast for me. Okay, and then on this side, we're gonna put these two. There we go. You hear the birds out there? Love hearing the birds. It's one of the nice things about being in the country. You hear all the wildlife. And it's really fun around 2 or 3 in the morning. If I'm awake, there's some coyotes nearby and I hear them howling at each other. So fun. Okay, Let me turn it this way so you can see. And when we stand it up, there we go. Now we need to address, we're going to put a band straight across there. I don't know, is a band the right word? So we're going to trim this down a little bit, but this will go here. Let's see how this folds up into, there we go, into the card base. So I need to make sure that this doesn't go any further than this. So how far is that? I'm an inches person, so well, it's probably best if I make it about 3.5. So let's make this one 3.5. See, now that's something I didn't measure beforehand, was how long this should be, because it needs to fold into the card, right, for the envelope. And if I had it the length that I did, you know, I was thinking, oh, it needs to go all the way across. It wouldn't have worked when we folded up the card. Okay, so on here, we're going to put a sentiment. And we're going to do it in early espresso. How about do thanks so much? It's the right length. There we go. And I'm going to put it, you know what? I'm not going to stamp it just yet because I want to make this into a banner. So I'm going to put it all the way through here until it stops and then push. And then I'm going to put this one why are you not going? All the way through. Why are you? Don't stop working now. Oh, tilt it, Janet. Okay. Right through to the end. And then punch. There we go. Now I can stamp it because those should line up. And I'm also going to put this coffee cup here. So I guess we should have that kind of in place to make sure. Oh yeah, tons of room. All right, my head probably just went in the camera. Sorry about that. So now let's glue this one down. Oh. Onto its card base. There we go. Now this I'm going to attach with, let's just do it flat. So how about a couple of glue dots? So below the handle and right at the handle. So handle, handle, because we don't want it to go over. Oh, like that did. Okay, so this is where our take your pick tool comes in handy. And I can pull that up. If I pick this up, we'll just tuck it right under. How's that? Is it still sticky? There we go. And then this is going to sit in the middle here. And again, we're going to use a glue dot. And then right in the middle. And then there we go. And that will still fit in the envelope. But there we go. You know what? I'm going to sneak another glue dot behind there. And I just realized why I had to cut 2 more pieces of cardstock. These 2 were not supposed to have anything on them. So we will remedy that by cutting 2 pieces of Very Vanilla to go on top. So they will need to be, looks like 2 1/4 by 3 3/4. So 2 1/4 by 3 3/4. 3 3/4. 2 1/4. 2 1/4. Now it's not necessary that I do this, but just in my mind, that's the plan that I had. Actually, I really like that border of the, designer series paper there. So for the Very Vanilla, I cut the designer series paper to match at the bottom, and now because it's a different size, I'll trim that later. And then I stamped the spoon in early espresso, and the cardstock is also early espresso, and I'm just putting the spoon in there so we can go like this, and it's a spoon. You're stirring your coffee. So I need to be careful not to go to the very edge since I'm cutting off that one. We're going to put it right at the bottom here. There we go. And then we'll do the same to the other side, but this one's going to go on the top just to be different. There we go. So right at the very top there. And then, oh, there's a little bit of glue there, so it's going to stick. Rip that off. All right. So this one is going to go here. That really blends in now. This one is going to go here. Maybe I should cut that a little bit. No. Okay, and we can glue those right down. See, I could always try and take off the designer series paper, but it is not easy. This glue, when it decides to stick, it is good and strong. It's awesome. And there's that one. Now with our coffee cups, of course, it's going to be a glue dot. I'm going to use a couple of them because I want to make sure that it also adheres to the spoon. To keep that spoon in there, stirring away. There we go. And then our coffee cup for the other side. Tuck it in that little slot there. So many possibilities with this stamp set. The whole suite with the paper and the bling and the ribbon. Oh, so many possibilities. And then this one we'll put right on the table. And there's, oh dear, did I really do that? I put it on the fold. Okay. pull slowly. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, so maybe we need to take this one off. Roll it up. Okay, so there are the glue dots. There we go. Can you see that? Isn't that fun? Now, let's see if I have this folded right. This belly band, I have never made a belly band before, so belly bands usually go this way. Is it going to work? It will. It's a little bit big, so how is that going to work? That's going to fall out, isn't it? I think I need to make it a little bit. Well, I suppose we could always just see. Be a very loose belly band. Okay, so let's grab another piece of early espresso. And we are going to, what is this one? This I think is an inch. It's just an inch and a quarter. So let's do an inch and a quarter. This is fixing the belly band. I can use the other belly band for something else. Oh, I'm going to need this to score. You know what it is? I probably folded the card differently than what they did. And okay. So if I'm going to do this, now it's a little too long. And then bring this up and over. So we need to trim it there. Okay. Oh, nope, do this. Cut that little piece off. And let's make sure this is a good score line going on here. And then let's make sure this one is a good score line. And we have our belly band. There we go. Now, on this belly band, I have two pieces here, and this is what we're going to put, lost my train of thought, our sentiment on. So we've got thanks so much. How about you're the best part of my day? There we go. And again, we're going to do it in early espresso. There we go. And then this is going to go flat on the back. There we go. Oh, this is such a nice color combination. And then we're going to take our belly band. Oh, let's use the bone folder here. Make sure these are nice, crisp edges. And you know what? I'm thinking we should put, I just think that these coffee beans are the cutest things ever. I just love using them. So let's put some on here. And they come in threes. Isn't that so cute? You know what? Let's do all four corners. There we go. So then this will go right in the middle of our belly band so that it stays I'm thinking I am going to use some tape. So about halfway down, and then take those off, get it in the center. And then a very fun thing I thought to do is a double bow. So let's see if I can do this. Double bows are also new to me, but I've done them a few times. They just give a little bit more of a pop than a single bow. And of course, most people will cut that part because that's what you do. And see, it just makes it a little more of an accent piece. And of course, a glue dot. Do we want to put it up there? No, because then the tails will get in the way. How about like this on an angle? And then we can put our belly band onto our card. There we go. Of course, not every card needs some bling, right? Of course, yes. What is a card without something shining on it? So this time I'm going to use these ones up here. So let's get one down here. Okay, that wasn't supposed to fall off. Okay, fingers time. And then one, how about down here in between the ribbon? I need to get some more putty out there. There we go. Now, shall we take a peek at the inside to see if we want, okay, so that we need, where's my tape? Don't like how that keeps twisting, so I'm just going to take a little bit of tape here and put it down, and then this will not move. Now we need some bling here. That works. And I need to replace my tip. How about another one over here? And then on this side, near the coffee cup. So there is our card. I know you get, there's the top version. And then here's when you're looking front ways. So cool, what a neat fold, eh? And then we just pop it back into our belly band. And there's our card. How awesome is that? So let me turn you around. And there we go. What did you think of that fun fold? Isn't that awesome? Yeah, it had a lot of pieces to it, but it was so fun. And I love what it looks like. Absolutely love, love, love it. Let's pull off the belly band and we can show you the front. There we go. So fun. So fun. Anyone would love to have this card come in the mail. Such a nice surprise. Thank you so much for joining me as I created this fun fold. I appreciate your company and your support, and you're the best part of my day. We will see you on Monday. Hope you have a great weekend. Bye for now.